That's all of them, for now.
Sorry to chase you away, but I'm about to head down to the beach.
Can I join you?
I mean, you can. But I'll be marking turtle nests to keep them from getting trampled. Not what most people would call a good time.
Are you kidding? Compared to facing another onslaught of demanding customers, it sounds like a dream vacation. Come on, show me what you get up to in your spare time.
This is the spot.
Thanks for navigating a path down the slope. Your footing's a lot surer than mine.
Just takes some practice. And decent boots. Having the right gear is always essential. Gotta be prepared for anything.
That's doubly true when you're dealing with customers.
Ain't that the truth? Now, let's get started here. I've got everything we need. See it? That's a nest. Sea turtles lay their eggs in the sand, where they're vulnerable to careless footfalls and errant volleyballs. Not on my watch. We gotta let people know where the nests are.
But what about predators? How do we protect the eggs from hungry critters?
Not our job. Predators are part of the natural order. Volleyballs, not so much. Besides, the mothers tend to keep predators in their place. They have powerful flippers and they know how to use them. It's why this particular species is known as the slapping turtle.
Noted. I'll keep my distance.
Those women appear to have depleted their stamina. Despite all that talk of being prepared, I'm fresh out of restorative potions. I may need to carry them to safety.
Don't you dare! They're just enjoying themselves.
By lying prone on the ground. I'd be worried about aerial predators. Maybe that's just me.
It's just you.
Suppose my time in the wild left me extra vigilant.
The beach is pretty safe. People come here to unwind. You should try it sometime. I don't think I've ever seen you relax.
Too much to do. I wouldn't know where to begin.
Stop and smell that sea breeze. There's nothing quite like it.
You've got a point. Nature is downright enjoyable. When it's not trying to kill you.
That's the spirit. Take it from me. You've got to find ways to relax, or the stress of the city will eat you alive. In a place like this, you can only go so far on your knowledge of sandworms and squirrels and slapping turtles.
Sylvia, I would never slap a turtle. Sorry, just some naturalist humor.
Oh boy.
I hear what you're saying, and I'll ponder it. But in my heart, I know I'm not the type to be idle. I can appreciate the sea air and the feeling of sand beneath my feet. But I can help out these turtles at the same time.
Fair enough. It's definitely a nice break from my shop, just like I hoped. And hey, maybe we'll get lucky and see some of these eggs hatch while we're here.
Oh, I wouldn't wish for that. The babies are vicious little beasts, and they go right for your weak points. Believe me when I say you do not want to get turtle tapped.
And the beach is ruined for me. Thanks.
I hope you're taking care of your vocal cords, Sylvia.
I can't say I've given it much thought.
You should. It's another similarity between us troubadours and traders. We both use our voices a lot. And believe me, to catch more flies with honeyed tones.
I'll learn to love my larynx.
Good. Maybe we should start by going someplace more quiet. Guildhall's livelier than ever, and while crowds are good for business, it'd be good to be able to chat without straining our voice boxes.
Lead the way. There's bound to be a quiet corner somewhere.
I think I know just the spot. Come on, let's get out of here.
Now this is a view.
Isn't it just? I've been coming up here to write, whenever I can sneak away for a few minutes. And the song, it's going good, Sylvia. Really good. Probably expecting too much, but I sort of feel like it could be important, if that makes sense. Storytelling is powerful, and storytelling set to music. It makes people feel things, and that's some potent magic. At least, it is when you get it right. Speaking of which, this story needs conflict. Which type should it be?
External conflict. Every story needs a great villain.
Our hero against the world, right? Sounds smart to me. I'll see what I can come up with. And, well, I hope you know how much I appreciate your willingness to be part of my process like this. It means a lot.
Hey, I'm happy to help out.
You really mean that, don't you? I meet a lot of people in my line of work, you know? But I learned to keep most of them at a distance. When you're on the bardic circuit, everyone wants a piece of you. You have to be protective of your time, your ideas, your spirit, even. But you're different, Sylvia. I could see that right away. Generosity, your curiosity, it made an instant impression on me. As I've gotten to know you, my initial impressions have only been confirmed. You inspire me, Sylvia. I had to tell you so. I'm the kind of person who believes in the importance of words. And I want you to know what an absolute thrill it is to be your friend.
There's no need to tell me that. You're only saying what I already know.
I'm glad to hear that. But I still wanted to express myself. It's sort of what I do. Genuine friendship is too rare a thing in this world, Syl. We should celebrate it every chance we get. We should sing it from the rooftops.
Sounds like an epic duet.
So epic, it'll set the charts on fire.
Putting on a brave face, Sylvia, but I have been struggling. You know it takes a lot to faze me. I always say, when the going gets tough, the tough shrug it off.
Words to live by.
They might be, but lately I'm having trouble putting those words into action. I don't really want to be here right now. Can we bail? Now I'm in my element. I can't believe I haven't brought you out here already. And hey, 2 sets of eyes are better than 1, so maybe we can multitask. There's a particularly vicious stalking celery on the loose.
Stalking celery?
Yeah, you know, like celery, but toothier. This one's going around and biting the heads off cute little pixies. We think it must be rabbit.
Mint, look behind you! It's right there!
What? Where? Well, no big loss. Can't have gotten too far. But next time, just grab it. It can't bite through your gloves, probably. Let's keep looking. Whoever nabs that thing gets a reward and scores points with the guild. I could use a win. My quest took a turn for the worse.
What happened?
I found another artifact. A cloak this time. The Cloak of Whispers.
Ooh, sounds spooky.
Talking vestments are always a little spooky. The cloak is supposed to boost your stealth. When you put the hood up, it whispers secrets into your ear. Stuff like the location of nearby enemies and secret doors. But when I wore it... Sylvia, it was so mean! It told me that I don't belong in the guild, that I'm not good enough.
That's obviously not true.
True or not, it's a super rude thing to say. So, I may have set it on fire. Burn the stupid thing to ash. But I still hear its voice in my ear, telling me Baptiste took me in out of pity. Telling me it's only a matter of time before people realize how little I've accomplished.
Mint, that's...
Wait, hold that thought. Did you see? I'm sure I saw the celery. It's right over there.
Go get it! Don't miss your chance!
Yes! But wait, no. Celeries are notorious for setting up ambushes. I can't keep you safe and take it down at the same time. But that's okay. We did some great recon, and I've marked my map. One of the guild's trackers will be able to find the creature's lair from here.
Then won't the tracker get all the glory?
Maybe, but I almost forgot. It's not about who gets the credit, it's about getting the job done. That's still a win, right? We can chat more while we head back. The sooner we send a hunter out here, the better. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want any more dead pixies on my conscience.
Mint is so eager to level up, and she's putting in the hours. At this point, I think her fixation on finding a legendary weapon is actually holding her back. Can I find a way to help her move forward? I hope Oswald is okay. But I also hope he feels super guilty.
How's it hanging, chum? You feel like tapping out at any point? You just let me know.
Are you for real? This isn't a wrestling match we're talking about. It's my career. So if you're expecting me to just quit, you're deluding yourself.
Flashing those teeth of yours again, eh? You talk to all your customers that way?
I'm pretty sure you have to buy something to be considered a customer.
You know, I'd almost be willing to buy a stamina potion off you. But that would be an illegal transaction, and I know a promising young potion maker like yourself wouldn't want to show such disrespect to the law, or to me.
Don't tell me you're still patent trolling, and you're actually bragging about it. I guess you can't beat me without resorting to dirty tricks.
It's an unconventional strategy, sure. I call that thinking outside the tank.
I call it unethical, and possibly illegal.
Whoa, whoa. Watch the slander, chum. Have I broken any laws here? I don't actually know the answer to that, but I've got some really good lawyers on retainer. The kind of guys who just love to drag out the proceedings. You got money to burn on that sort of thing? Go ahead and burn it.
Maybe I can't take you to court, but I'm gonna fight this, Finn, however I can.
Hey, I don't expect anything less from you, chum, and I wouldn't want this to be too easy. It's a real bad habit of mine, I know. but I've always liked to play with my food.
That's all of them for now.
Got another craft project if you're up for it.
Is it fashion?
This is just the base layer. I have the rest of the supplies here.
So, not fashion.
Making a ghillie suit. Done right, it'll help me hide in plain sight. I've got the materials handy for one of two suits. We can make something for the Shadow Step or for the Storm Plains. What's your preference?
Storm planes. Don't forget your rubber boots.
Right. I've got biome-appropriate mud and sodden moss, but it needs to smell right too.
Ooh, use the fairy flower blooms. They smell nice.
They do. And that smell would be out of place on the plains, where they never grow. Thought you'd know where these things come from.
Honestly, it's a lot to keep track of, and... Wait a minute. Were you quizzing me just now?
Maybe.
What for? Oh no, this isn't a job interview, is it? I am not cut out for heroing.
Nothing like that. Just noticed you've been coming around a lot. I haven't had many friends. I guess I wanted to be sure we're compatible.
I don't know whether to be flattered or insulted.
If it's a toss-up, I hope you'll go with flattered. You should know I don't mean offense.
And you should know that friendship isn't based on pop quizzes.
Aha, so this is a friendship. That's precisely what I had hoped to ascertain.
Of course we're friends. You set me up with that slime pod. I helped you out on the beach.
So in your view, friendships are transactional?
Well, no, there's a little more to it than that. I don't mind pitching in on your projects, but I'm really here because I want to spend time with you.
I see. Then I suppose I shouldn't sully our friendship by giving you this coupon.
What? No, gimme. I guess friendship's not transactional.
In that case, friend, it's time to get your hands dirty. Because we're gonna need to slather a whole lot of mud on this here suit.
I'm almost out of material for my pipe.
I'll go out on a limb and guess you don't buy your tobacco at the marketplace.
It actually isn't tobacco at all. Just a soothing blend of flower petals and witch bramble.
No wonder it smells so floral.
Let me show you how I do it. Until recently, I reused old jars for fermentation. but Muktuk's craftsmanship is second to none. I'm sure he's told you so himself. You want to take a spin with the pestle while I cycle out the fermenter? Make it nice and fine.
It's kind of relaxing.
Isn't it? Small work with the hands can be meditative, particularly if you aren't the type to enjoy sitting still. And we both know you don't like being idle.
The smell is soothing too. Maybe I should take a puff from your pipe.
Oh, I'm not sure that's a good idea. Even if it isn't tobacco, the smoke isn't good for your lungs. I know that might sound hypocritical of me, but as a Fae being, I have less to worry about. Humans are fragile, and I'd like to keep you in one piece.
I'm not made of glass. You make it sound like I could fall apart with the next gust of wind.
I didn't mean to sound patronizing, but if I'm honest, this is a topic I've been dwelling on lately. I'm not sure exactly how to put this.
Not to be a total mimic, but remember to breathe.
That's right, of course, that's right. Managing stress brings serenity of mind, and vice versa.
See, you've taught me a lot.
I'm glad about that, and glad for the reminder that I can speak openly with you. Here's what has me troubled. You're human, Sylvia, and I'm not. My lifespan is longer than yours. My body is more resilient. I'm not immortal by any means, but chances are I'll still be here when you're gone. Given my history, I'm sure you can imagine how that makes me feel.
Nothing is certain, though. I mean, you could be mauled by a bear tomorrow. Or a slime could suffocate you in your sleep. Oh man, now I'm freaking out.
I take your point. I'm dwelling on things that may not come to pass. And it's not like I'd let these thoughts get in the way of our friendship.
That's a relief.
Hey, I'm not one for drama, you know that. I'm only trying to be honest about my fears. And if I'm overprotective at times, or if I ever seem like I'm trying to push you away, I hope you'll at least know where I'm coming from. Not a place of callousness, quite the opposite.
I know you care about me.
Good. Don't forget it. Please be patient with me, Sylvia. It's an adjustment for me. It might take me some time to get used to it.
I want Saffron to understand that I'm not expecting her to move at anyone's pace but her own. Words don't seem sufficient. So how about a meaningful gesture? So, what's new? Uh-oh. Quinn's finally gone feral.
You're not far off.
You wanna talk about it?
Nope.
You do know how to shut down a conversation.
Oh, part of the hustle, Sylvia. Gotta know when to put your foot down.
I have hustle. I do.
Let's put your skills to use, shall we? Boxer's breath is terrible today. He's overdue for a teeth cleaning, and that's a two-person job.
It kind of looks like you got this.
Easy, right? Now you try. I'm just gonna need you to get the molars.
The molars? Like, all the way in the back.
I'll keep him calm. It'll be fine.
The teeth in the back aren't really molars. They're more like rear fangs.
Just get a move on, Sylvia. You won't hold this pose forever.
I was half expecting you to pull a prank.
Too risky. Once Boxer tastes human blood, he's hyper for hours. Plus, then he'd have rotting meat in his teeth, which smells, thereby defeating the whole purpose.
And also, you wouldn't want him to maim me.
Also that.
As distractions go, it was a good one, but not quite good enough. I should know better than to push you, but you're sure you don't want to talk about whatever's eating you?
You're like Boxer with a bone. Persistent. And drooly.
And you're stalling.
Fine, I'll talk. It's not even a big deal. Lately, I've been trying to get a better handle on my powers. I'm thinking I could maybe steer them in a specific direction. Like, if I wanted to see certain people in particular, people I had a connection to, even at a great distance. I feel like that's something I should be able to figure out.
I can see how that would be good for business.
Yeah, sure. But I was also thinking maybe I could find out what my parents are up to. It's a dumb idea, I know.
Don't do it. No good can come of it.
You're probably right. Anyway, it's a moot point. I can't seem to zero in on them. That squid vine I ate just showed me some random merperson. Then I started getting all these visions of you, or else random heroes. Funny. In some ways, my powers being useless is the best revenge.
Is there some way to focus your powers? What else can we try?
I already tried everything I could think of. My guess is I'll get a glimpse of them when I least expect it. That's just how it seems to work.
That sounds nerve-wracking.
It's not ideal, but what is? At least I'm not alone with it.
Aww.
I was talking about Boxer, obviously.
Sure you were.
You know what? I think you might need to brush his tongue next. I'll just loom behind you and supervise.
Quinn's given up on focusing their powers. But there must be a potion that could help. not so bad without customers around.
Hello again, Sylvia.
Robin! And May! I didn't think I'd be seeing you before the competition. Did you reconsider and decide to buy a potion after all?
Keep up the good work and I won't be able to resist. But no, I'm here to discuss another potion maker entirely. What do you know about this Boss Finn character?
He's a piece of work, I can tell you that. He's using some kind of magical patent to prevent me from selling certain potions.
Not just you. It's affecting all of us. And between you and me, I am not happy.
It can't be legal.
It's not. But who's going to step in? Rafta is barely civilized. We have the town guard to protect us from obvious, violent crimes. But the subtler variety of criminal could ride roughshod over us for years.
He's my next opponent, you know. We're scheduled to face off in a couple days.
Oh, I'm aware. And I absolutely must maintain my objectivity. Otherwise, he and I would be having words right now. And I guarantee he wouldn't enjoy that very much. If you happen to beat him, feel free to kick him while he's down, would you? I'll turn a blind eye. If you don't beat him, however, well, my objectivity only has to last so long, and I've got a potion of dehydration with his name on it. See you soon, Sylvia.
Wow, I guess Boss Finn brings out the murderous rage in just about everybody, right, Oswald? Oh, right. For a second, Never mind.
That's all of them for now.
I scream, you scream, we all scream for frozen yogurt. Huh. It's not quite as catchy as it should be, is it?
I guess you could workshop it.
Nuh-uh. Sounds like work. And today's anything but.
This place is usually a lot busier.
Well, about that. I sort of rented the place out.
Wow, really? You can do that?
What can I say? Sometimes being a celebrity has its perks. We've got the run of the place for a couple hours, and I humbly suggest that we use the time to eat as much frozen yogurt as humanly possible.
Why not ice cream?
Rookie mistake, Sil. With ice cream, you pick a flavor and then it sort of is what it is. But with yogurt, you have a huge array of toppings, and therefore a lot more control over the final dessert. It's kind of a blank slate, a steady beat on which you overlay a melody of your own making. Just look at our options, Sil. It boggles the mind.
I don't know if I need more decision points in my life.
I can help you make good choices. It's all about maximizing your pleasure. Fresh fruit is tasty, but dried fruit is denser, so you can eat more of it. An ectoplasm takes some getting used to, but it won't cause your blood sugar to spike and crash like butterscotch will.
Wow, you've really put some thought into this.
Yeah, I'm a master of the scales, meaning both musical scales and the yogurt weigh-in variety.
This is pretty amazing, and so generous of you.
I like the idea of doing something nice for you, pal. And, well, it might be a little premature, but I'm in the mood to celebrate. You know the song I've been working on? I'm almost done. I'm on track to finish it tonight. There's still some rough spots to iron out, and a few clumsy rhymes. But the first draft is always the hardest part, and the end is in sight.
You should be proud. That's a huge accomplishment.
Well, thanks. Although I try not to pat myself on the back until the reviews are in. I only hope this is the start of a new chapter, that this is just the first of a whole slew of original songs. This is what it's all about. This is why I got into music to begin with.
The future looks bright.
It sure does. Particularly if this song manages to do everything I hope it will. But I still need to write the climax, and it's important to get the tone right. So what do you think? As the hero comes to the end of her trials, should she be pretty confident? Or does she worry that she'll fall short right until the very end?
It's more fun if she's confident. She's come all this way, and she's learned to trust in her abilities.
Sounds like it all builds to a rousing finale. Okay, that should be the last piece of input I need. Now I've just got to iron out that rhyme scheme. Nothing rhymes with coupon, does it? But that's the final treat I had for you today.
A coupon! Soupson. I'm obviously not a songwriter.
And yet, make no mistake, I couldn't have written this one without you.
What's our project for today?
As a matter of fact, I didn't have anything in mind. Why don't we do some of that, relaxing you're so fond of? Maybe we could treat ourselves to something sweet.
I guess that depends on what you had in mind. Let me guess. Raiding a bee dazzler hive for fresh honey? Fighting a pack of feral squirrels for foraging rights to a berry bush?
Ice cream, Sylvia. I'm talking about buying some ice cream. I'm not completely uncivilized, you know.
Now this was a good idea.
What'll you have?
It's hard to choose. So many options.
Not for me. Only one vegan option.
You know, I've never tried vegan ice cream before. What's it like?
You want to try it? I'll pay.
Hey, this is pretty good. Honestly, I'm not sure I would have even known the difference. Right. So, anyway. Kill any cool monsters lately?
You know that isn't what I do, don't you? I have killed in self-defense and will do so again. But when it happens, I won't be bragging about it.
Okay. Sorry. I hope you don't mind me saying so. But your small talk could use some work.
Not certain it's worth the effort. What's small talk gonna get me?
Duh. It puts people at ease, lets them know you're approachable.
Am I? Approachable, I mean?
Not with that attitude, you aren't. It's easy. Here, just follow my lead. Read any good books lately?
Yes, a monograph on how to effectively husk a three-legged coconut. Unfortunately, the book was eaten by a three-legged coconut.
Okay. All right, let's try again, but maybe without bringing up any weird monsters this time. What's your all-time favorite food?
I don't rightly know. Is this a trap? This feels like a trap.
Korsak, relax. There's literally no wrong answer here.
If that's true, then what's the point of asking?
I want to get to know you better. It's as simple as that.
Then you should ask about my deeply held beliefs.
You can't start with that stuff. Small talk helps people ease into the heavy topics.
I'll have to take you at your word. You certainly know your way around people better than I do. Although there's something to be said for insulating yourself from all the frenzied socializing and intrigue. When you go to the happy place in your mind, you tend to get what you want.
I'm pretty sure my happy place is the ice cream shop.
We don't see eye to eye on everything. But on that, we can agree.
Here we are, Sylvia, where we belong, on the cutting edge. The Guild has recently debuted an entirely new art form. It is daring, it is immersive, it is karaoke. And I should like to try it. Ah, that was invigorating.
Good job. But are you okay?
Of course. Why? Were my warbles not to your liking?
It's more the choice of song. And I'm pretty sure you were crying through the third verse.
Please, do not take my song selection too seriously. I did not choose it for the lyrics, dear Sylvia, but for the pitch. Muktuk's vocal range lies somewhere below bass. I am a happy walrus. I have much to be grateful for. Although, there is, I confess, a well of sadness within me. I tap it from time to time as fuel for art. Of late, despite all that is good in this life, I find that well is growing.
Is it something I can help with?
It is good of you to ask, and yet, your kindness, it deepens my shame. For I have not been entirely honest with you, Sylvia. I told you that the ancestors, they have been quiet. But in truth, they have been utterly silent. To have been on my pilgrimage for so long, and heard nothing. It is worrying, Sylvia. Deeply so. I strive to be deserving of the ancestors' guidance. I push myself to my limits until my muscles ache. Yet, they remain silent. And so, naturally, I wonder, is the problem with Muktuk? Is Muktuk not worthy of their wisdom?
I believe in you, no matter what. And I'm sure you'll find the inspiration you need to create your masterpiece.
Your faith is a kindness, one I do not take for granted. Yet it is my faith that is in question. What if... I can hardly bring myself to say it, but say it I must. What if there are no ancestors? What if those who claim to have heard them were untruthful? What if I am only the butt of some grand joke?
It's only natural to have moments of doubt, but you shouldn't doubt what you've accomplished. You're so talented, Muktuk. Your upgrades have demonstrably improved my life.
As ever, you humble me. And it is very persuasive to focus on the artistry. If you were selling me my own cauldrons, I would buy!
There, see? You get where I'm coming from.
There are things I do well, and it is good of you to remind me. But I have grander ambitions. Fear not, however. I shall not allow myself to become mired in self-pity. For wallowing is the ultimate self-indulgence, and I do not have the time to waste.
Muktuk is being too hard on himself. He needs to see that he's already accomplished great things. Maybe I can help with that.
That's all of them for now.
Here we are. This is an improvement, isn't it?
It's nice to stretch the legs. I spend too much time at the counter.
Yes. Oh, look there!
Is that poop? Is that a poop journal?
Yes. If you want to learn about the animals in a particular setting, their population density and migratory patterns, their diet and capacity to thrive, look no further than the excrement. Oh, it's still warm. This will make for a riveting journal entry. That was thrilling. Oh, what a find.
I'm surprised at your enthusiasm over that.
You shouldn't be. Out here, I'm often enthused. This island is an endless source of fascination. Hard to believe we owe it all to the reckless experiments of a single self-interested witch.
You know, it's dawning on me that you're right. I've seen you this animated before. With the turtle eggs, or talking about slime pods, the thought you put into the ghillie suit. It's the island. You're passionate about it.
I thought that was obvious.
And I thought you were hopelessly awkward. All this time I've been trying to get you to open up. But you have plenty to say when it's on a topic you care about.
Isn't that the way it should be? A world's full of enough noise. Don't need to go around making more of it just for the sake of exercising our tongues. We should speak when there's something to say. And when there isn't, we should channel the mighty mollusk whose strength comes from silence and serenity.
So, like, be more like a snail? Really?
Really.
If you say so. And since you did say so, I guess it's something you really believe in. I'll try it.
Glad to hear it.
Sure, no biggie.
No, I mean it. Not everybody would be so open to my ideas, my opinions. I want you to know I appreciate it. So, and I wouldn't make this offer to just anybody, but if you ever want to borrow this journal, you know, to record your own observations, well, just say the word.
Thanks. But believe it or not, I think you found the one topic about which I really don't have anything to say.
I'm in too good a mood to be confined indoors today.
You want to play hooky for a bit?
I like the idea, in theory, but what if I'm needed here?
Just put out some bar snacks, lock up the liquor, and leave a first aid kit with Mint. The heroes will be fine.
You do have a knack for anticipating the needs of others, don't you? I hope you deploy that level of emotional intelligence in your haggling.
Thanks for the tip. And actually, I'll take some bar snacks for the road too.
It's amusing. When I was a kid, my parents had to bribe me to go outside. I never wanted to leave the house. Now, I think I'd go mad if I didn't get out into the open air at least once a day. I guess people change. But I had an ulterior motive for coming to this spot in particular. I wanted a proper look at that big, glorious skull. You see it there? You know the story, I assume? About how a group of heroes came here to depose Maven, but first had to get past her guardian Kraken. The skull is all that remains of the creature. What do you think of it?
It's super morbid. I can't look at it without thinking about death.
Funny. It always makes me think about life, about what matters. 20 years ago, a band of adventurers set out on a quest to vanquish a fiendish witch queen. They knew it was insanely dangerous. Still, they left their homes and their loved ones behind. They hoisted their weapons and their sails. They answered the call. Why though? For money? For fame? Or because it was the right thing to do? The answer is, all of those reasons are correct. Their actions were courageous, their intentions noble. But they were professionals, and professionals expect compensation in return for their expertise.
Yeah, we have a saying in my circles. A potion maker can't pull nutrients from the glass of swallowed flasks. It loses something in translation from the original Draconic. But the point is, everybody's gotta eat. And in our world, that means making money.
A concern that I, personally, never had.
Wow, you're good at that.
Thanks. Living a carefree childhood, I had ample time to develop useless skills. It's only now dawning on me how all my little privileges added up to larger differences. Never having concerns about where my money was coming from, that left me ill-equipped to understand the needs of those in my employ. It seems obvious enough now. If I want heroes to join my guild and stay in my guild, then I need to compensate them for their vital labor. But that's easier said than done. I'm not at all sure where that money should come from.
Sounds like you have some thinking to do. And some math.
If only that were all I had ahead of me. But our sparring dummies need to be stitched up, arrows and potions need to be restocked, and the dust bunnies look to be planning a revolt! It's hard to wrap one's head around systemic change, when the chores never seem to let up. But this is the job. It's my job! And if there's a problem, it falls to me to solve it. So, solve it I shall. I'd best enjoy these last few moments of the sea breeze. Because when I get back to the guild hall, I have my work cut out for me.
Baptiste sure has a lot on his plate. I can't solve all his problems for him, but at least I can provide some potions.
Supply run! But first things first. Let's get some ice cream. We'll even pay for it instead of stealing. Out of respect for your chosen profession.
That's big of you.
Pretty big, yeah. I only hope that this place finally took my feedback and has expanded its flavor offerings accordingly. I don't know why they didn't have seafood flavor ice cream to begin with. It's like a no-brainer.
I think you're out of luck. I don't see anything seafoody.
And I don't smell it.
Fine, we'll just stick with plain.
Plain? Do you mean vanilla?
Nah, vanilla's a flavor, isn't it? I mean plain, milk flavored.
The way Katuna intended. So good.
Oh, so good! And you just can't get this on the high seas? I guess there's gotta be some kind of trade-off, right? Otherwise, I don't see the appeal. If I spent as much time on land as you lubbers do, I'd just be pissed off all the time.
So no change, really.
Ah, Captain Peanut Gallery over there. But you know the best part of life on the high seas?
The freedom is appealing. The idea that you could just lift anchor and go anywhere.
Yeah, that ain't bad. But it's not like we don't have ties that bind us. Nah, the best part is, you're always with your mates. Your crew's your family. And you get to take them with you wherever you go. It's why we take this blood brother process so seriously. We gotta really put the screws to you. Make sure you're not the type to spill your sand at the first sign of trouble.
What does spill your sand mean? I'm not familiar.
It's a pirate thing.
Each of us carries a vial of sand, Sylvia. The sand is collected from the beach on which we're born.
Yeah, mostly we spend our whole lives on ships. But when a litter's about to be born, we try and find a cozy patch of sand somewhere. Birthing is a messy business. Better to do it in nature's litter box than have to swab the decks with bleach. And carrying some of that sand out to sea with us feels meaningful.
It's sort of paradoxical. Isn't the point of living on the ship that you aren't tied to land?
But we all come from someplace, don't we? I think of it this way. The sand connects us with the place of our birth. But it's not like an anchor. It's more like a reminder that we can take the important stuff with us. Home ain't a static place if you follow. And now that you know our secrets, we gotta kill ya!
Wait. You're just seeing if I'll spill my sand.
And demonstrating another pirate haggling hack. You can't show him no weakness, Sylvia. No quarter.
All right. No quarter will be given.
You got spirit for a landlubber. Whoa. And I've got indigestion.
Me too.
Oh, why does this happen with the ice cream? Every time? You think they're trying to poison us? Like that sushi place that time?
Is it possible you're lactose intolerant?
I don't know what that means, but I ain't known for my tolerance, so probably.
I need to find a litter box.
Oh, yeah, you and me both. We'll see you around, Sylvia. Hot tip. You might want to steer clear of this area for a good 20 minutes or so.
I wonder if Roxanne would ever pitch in around here.
Da-dum, da-da, da-da, da-dum, da-da, da-da. Hey, chum. Got a minute for the boss man?
Actually, I'm pretty busy, so if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah? Planning your going out of business sale?
Getting ready for the competition, actually. I've got a winning streak to uphold.
Is that all you're up to? Because, you know what I think? I think somebody's been misbehaving.
Just a guess. Is it the toxic predator with the self-satisfied smirk?
Oh, me? I'm following the rules. But you... Well, my patent seems to have expired unexpectedly. I can't help but wonder if you had something to do with that.
I wish I did. You don't have any right to decide who can sell what. And you can't patent a potion. Those formulas belong to everyone.
Look, chum, I don't know what you want me to say here. You gotta dry those tears and figure out how to work with what you've got. Or don't. I wouldn't want to tell you what to do or anything. But if you're determined to go up against me tomorrow, it's only fair to warn you. I'm playing for keeps. We won't be hugging it out on the other side. I won't be moving into your basement or fetching ingredients for you. Our rivalry, it ain't gonna have any kind of happy ending.
What was all that about his patent getting shut down? I don't have time for that kind of paperwork. But I might know someone who does. I'll deal with that later. Right now, I have to focus on this competition. And also on not talking to myself so much. It's getting weird.
crowd has assembled. The call has gone out. It's time to discover who will come out on top in this latest contest of mercantile moxie. And who is just chum in the water. I am Baptiste, your humble host. But you're not here for me, are you? Let's meet the stars of the show. First up is a self-described big bro in a small pond. He's dived headfirst into the potion-selling business and made a big splash in the process. He also hates fish puns and is somewhat intimidating, so I'm going to stop there. Say hello to the man with the sharpest smile in Rafta, Boss Finn!
I should have brought a toothpick. You're gonna make a stringy meal.
If Finn thinks he's got this in the bag, he doesn't know who he's up against. She's been underestimated before, but she remains undefeated on the competition circuit. She's the witch with an itch for making a potion commotion. She is Sylvia!
Hey, Finn! Sink or swim time, bro!
Think you have what it takes to beat me?
Oh, there's that spice.
Let's keep it clean down there. After all, we're once more in the presence of our favorite celebrity judge. Say hello to your adoring fans, Robin.
Thank you. Thank you.
A little applause never hurts, right?
Pretty sure it's me the crowd is cheering for. This audience wants blood, and I aim to deliver!
We'll see who draws first blood in our first round!
Ooh, you're gonna like this one.
Very well. Tell me more.
Oh, come on, buddy. You're not gonna make me jump through hoops like some kind of dolphin, are you?
Suit yourself. But the potion looks more than adequate.
This guy right here knows his stuff.
What do you have for us, Sylvia?
There's a lot of toxic energy here today, and I've got the cure.
It's got that antitoxin sheen to it. And a corona of quality besides. I like the look of it, Sylvia. Truly, I do. First round belongs to you.
Ha-ha! You're going to be swimming out of here a loser, Finn.
Might want to stand back, Judge. Because I'm a messy eater. And Sylvia looks a lot like lunch. Hear that, chum? I'm done screwing around.
I can see those teeth from all the way up here.
Well, Finn, I imagine you'd like to stage a comeback.
You're a smart one, aren't you? So do the smart thing and declare this potion open.
It looks like it provides decent shock resistance.
Of course it does, bro. Would I lead you?
Perish the thought. I'll price this at...
I can live with that. And so can you.
Sylvia, you're up.
Finn can bluster all he wants. This is the potion you want when a storm rolls in.
Thunder tonic, check. And it's a more potent one than we required. That's impressive enough to blow Finn out of the water. Sylvia, you've come out on top.
Yes! There is justice in the world, and it is sweet!
Come on, Rev! What game are you watching? possible? I don't understand it. What's this feeling in my gut? Is this failure?
Or maybe indigestion, since you bit off more than you could chew.
It's not possible. Failure's for the fish. That competition was rigged. It must have been.
Afraid not, Finn. I beat you fair and square. I know that's an unfamiliar concept for you.
Whatever. I'm getting out of this stupid business. The profit margins are terrible, and you're all a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, cry me a river. And swim away in it.
The nerve of some people. This isn't the end for me. It can't be. I'm Boss Finn, baby. And Boss Finn is untouchable. Or supposed to be.
Good riddance to bad fish. I should stay out and celebrate my victory. And yet, somehow, all I want to do is tell Oswald all about it. She'll be here any second now. I'm sure of it.
Sylvia, pleasant evening. You're once again the talk of the town. The young woman who swam with sharks.
Sharks get a bad rap, but at least they work for their food.
That feels like a barb, but I assure you, I work as hard as anyone. After all, I'm the one people come to when they need a little help. And we all need a little help sometimes.
Sounds like you're real busy then. Should we cut to the chase?
There, see, you're well on your way.
Yeah, and you should probably be on your way.
You're not wrong. We both have much to do. Until next time.
I really loved that money.
Oh, crap!
What? Oswald?
Oh, curse it! I thought you'd fix that rafter.
I did. With chewing gum. Wait a minute, why am I explaining myself to you? What are you doing here? Are you spying on me?
Nothing so sinister as that. But Helena was here when I arrived. For reasons that are likely obvious to you now, I'd prefer she didn't get a very good look at me, just in case. But I came here to congratulate you. I know you don't want me around, but you were so impressive in that tournament. I had to express my admiration.
You were there?
Of course I was there. I kept a low profile, but I had to see the outcome for myself. I wouldn't have missed it for anything. Anyway, I should probably make myself scarce. You don't need this old bird cluttering up the place.
Hold on. There's something I'm trying to figure out. A mystery. Maybe you can help?
A mystery, you say? Well, then let's pass the clues together.
Boss Sven mentioned that someone had shut down his patent prematurely. I guess it wasn't supposed to be so short-lived.
Ah, a saboteur working behind the scenes. How daring. So, this mystery person, they were a help to you?
Yeah, you could say that. You could say they really went above and beyond to help me out.
Any guesses as to who they could be?
Oh yeah, it's obvious, don't you think? It's gotta be Robin!
What? Now see here!
Relax, I know it was you. I'm not upset about everything. But I admit you've been a lot of help. And sort of nice to have around.
Then, could we start fresh? Just forget all the unpleasantness and get back to work? You know, a do-over. Come to think of it, that's another trick you can use when haggling isn't going your way.
Only you would try to turn this mess into some sort of harebrained haggling tip. Ugh, fine. It's official. I can't stay mad at you. Well, if I'm indentured to the bank for the rest of my life, I might stay mad through that.
It won't come to that, Sylvia. I have faith. I have faith in us. I feel so refreshed this morning. I have to admit, it's good to be back. And I come bearing gifts. See here, your license upgrade has arrived.
Check it out! So official looking. All else aside, we really do make a good team, Uncle Oswald.
Well, I could get used to the sound of that. Now, let's start fresh by looking ahead. I have the details for the next competition right here. Ah, I see our vandal has struck again. Although in this case, I tend to think it's an improvement. Now, take careful note of the new potion requirements. You don't want to be unprepared.
These competitions are getting harder every time.
Indeed they are. But here's a good sign. An early customer, eager to be our first of the day.
Hello. Can I help you?
You are the champion I've heard tell of?
I've been called worse. And you are?
You wish to know my name? I suppose you'll need it. So that when asked who brought you to ruin, you may provide an answer. Call me the end of all your endeavors. Call me the mistress of mercantilism. Call me Anubia.
I'd rather call your parents.
My parents have been dust for millennia, and I do not mourn them. So go ahead, make your feeble jokes, by which I mean your words and your potions both. I have an island to conquer. And the best part is this. As I grind rafta beneath my heel. As I bleed its people for every half penny and silver nugget. They will thank me for it. They will love me. And they will forget you wherever concerned.
I'm guessing she's my next competitor? You'd think there'd be an age restriction.
Children always give me the creeps, but something about her was especially sinister. I'll do some digging, see what I can learn. And you? Well, you had better get to work.